Well, wedding season is coming up on us fast. So today I wanted to share some fun, affordable dresses that you could wear to any sort of wedding that you may be invited to that I found on Amazon. This video has been sponsored kindly by the brand Karin, which is such an incredible brand on Amazon for quality, feminine pieces that really are classic, that stand the test of time. So if you're looking for an affordable dress to wear maybe to a wedding or maybe to any other special occasion that you may have coming up this upcoming spring and summer, then you definitely want to keep watching because I have so many great finds for you. As always, I'm going to be sharing everything in today's video in the description box in the order that it appears. Also, you will see a little QR code pop up in one of the bottom corners of the video. If you're watching on your TV or some other screen and you want to scan that QR code with your phone camera and shop directly from your phone, you can also do it that way if it makes it a little bit easier. And as always, I really encourage you guys to check out my Amazon storefront where I curate really fun Amazon finds across fashion, beauty, lifestyle, home decor, and more on a daily basis. All right, let's get right into today's haul. This first dress is my third dress in this color. Well, my third dress in a different color. I love this dress from Karin so much. I fell in love with the first one that I ever got a couple years ago in like sort of the light yellow purple floral print. I got it in the red and white floral print, and then I decided to go ahead and grab it in this really nice cream-based paisley print. Now, what I love so much about this dress is the fabric. It just feels so soft on. It has a really nice flowiness to it, and it's really, really lightweight. So even on those super hot summer days, I really gravitate towards this dress because it just is so comfortable to wear. It doesn't feel clingy or hot or stuffy, and it's just really the perfect casual dress. I love that the bodice is all smocked, so it has a whole lot of stretch up here, especially in the waist, and so it feels really forgiving. I got this in a small, and it definitely runs true to size, so I would say take your normal size, especially because there is so much smocking in the bust part of this. There's a lot of forgiveness, but such an incredibly comfortable dress. This would be a perfect dress if you're going to maybe a beach wedding, or if you're going to someone's wedding that's maybe occurring during the daytime. Usually daytime weddings are a little bit more casual, or if the wedding invite states that it's a casual wedding, I think this would be a great dress. But even if you're not looking for a dress to wear as a wedding guest, this is just the perfect dress to wear to like so many different things during the summer, you name it, brunch, barbecues. I wear this running around errands with sandals on, or sneakers. It's just a very versatile, casual dress that I think you can wear for so many different occasions. It comes in quite a few different color varieties, so you can definitely find the color that works for you. But this paisley print I think is really fun. I love all the colors in it, and I just love the way the skirt flows and moves. I think that's my favorite aspect of this dress. Switching gears over to something a little bit fancier. Maybe you have a wedding invitation that says that it's cocktail attire, or maybe you have just a really fun vacation coming up and you want something fabulous to wear out to dinner, whatever it may be. This dress is absolutely so stunning. Karin really does have a lot of fun, sparkly pieces, and I am definitely a sparkly person. I don't know about you, but I love me a sequin moment. And I am just loving the style of this dress because, first of all, I love the drapiness of the neckline. It's sort of made to fall off of your left shoulder, and it covers up your right arm. But at the same time, like, you're showing a little bit of shoulder and skin, but it's covering really the upper part of both of your arms. And I know that can be like a point that a lot of women like to cover up. So I love that this dress is very elegant, but it does kind of cover up that sort of problem area that some people don't like to show off as much, while still being a short sleeve dress and showing off your arms. The other thing I really love about this is the little tie aspect that comes together. It has two little pieces of fabric that come together at your waist and tie in a knot, and that also is such a great feature to sort of camouflage your belly. I don't know about you, but like some days I am bloated and I just want to cover up that area of my body and not wear something that broadcasts it. And I feel like this little knot feature really is nice to sort of conceal that, make it look a little bit hidden. It also brings the fabric in at your waist, which is the smallest part of your body. So it creates that sort of hourglass figure, gives you a little bit more of a small looking waist, and also hides any problem areas at the same time. So it's really a win-win. I think this style is so stunning. It kind of gives me like 30s vibes, especially with the style with the the fabric tying in at the waist in front like that, but comes in a bunch of different colors. So if you're not into green, no worries. They have so many different color options to choose from. I'm wearing this in a small, and that was definitely the size to go for me because you do want it to be kind of tight fitting and body hugging. The fabric does have a little bit of a stretch, not a ton, but definitely enough to be forgiving. And the sequins don't feel itchy or scratchy at all on the skin. Actually, there's like some sort of like lining of mesh that's between you and the sequin aspect. So I know that can be like a point that people don't really love about sequins, is they can be a little uncomfortable and scratchy to wear, but this feels really comfortable and really soft on. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and you like Amazon hauls and affordable fashion, you definitely want to think about hitting that red subscribe button. My name is Jessica if you're new here, and I make videos about affordable fashion, lifestyle, and travel. So definitely join the fam and hit the red subscribe button if you want to see more videos about living your most fabulous, chic life without breaking the bank. And while you're at it, you might just want to ding the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok as Miss More Style. I'm Miss More Style on literally every social media platform you could think of. So find me on your favorite and make sure to say hi, okay? Cool. All right, let's get back to the haul. This dress definitely has a very similar neckline structure to the last one, but is different in a couple ways. And I know the theme of this was sort of like wedding guest dresses. Obviously, this is white, so you wouldn't want to wear this as a wedding guest in this color, but like everything at Grace Karin, this dress style comes in a bunch of different colors that you can choose from. And I just decided to go with white because I thought the white would be really pretty and kind of like Greek goddess-esque, and my instincts, they were correct. I feel very statuesque and goddessy like in this style. I just think the draping of it is really pretty. It's very soft and feminine. It also features that sort of camouflaging stomach feature that the last one had with the piece of fabric that sort of comes across your stomach. But in the case of this one, instead of it tying straight in the center, it goes off to the side, which I think is even more flattering. So it's just kind of creating that illusion and sort of camouflaging anything in your midsection that you might not want to draw attention to. This dress also is a little bit longer. It's a midi length and it has a slit up one side. Now I got this again in a small, and I feel like with Grace Karin, I'm always somewhere between a small and a medium. It really just comes down to the specific dress that I'm looking at. So I would really encourage you to make sure that you look at the size chart for each individual piece, because sometimes their sizing will vary from piece to piece. So you'll want to make sure that you pay attention to that size chart to make sure you get the right fit. For me, I think I could have done a medium in this dress just to have a little bit extra flowiness in the dress for it to not be quite so bodycon. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't look bad, but I think for my own comfort, I wish it was a little bit looser. I also think that if it was a little bit looser, you wouldn't see the like under layer lining of the dress as much, because the dress again would not be quite so tight. So not a big deal. I think it still looks really pretty on, but the fabric feels really nice and soft, really lightweight. It's not itchy or scratchy or like heavy feeling. So I think this will be a really beautiful dress for a wedding guest situation or any other nice sort of occasion that you could want to wear this to. I could totally see this being really beautiful to take on a warm weather vacation and wear out for like a nice dinner out. I think this dress may be my favorite of the whole bunch, and I love it because it's definitely something a little bit different for Grace Karin's brand. And I think that's why I love it, because it's a little bit more fashiony, a little bit more interesting, and like talk about like a goddessy sort of vibe. I love the fact that it has this sort of like gold chain necklace that is holding up sort of the halter top of this fabric up here, and then you got a little keyhole cut out with the little sash that ties at the waist, and then the like slit that comes up the leg, though it doesn't come up too crazy high, which is definitely a great feature of Grace Karin. Their pieces tend to be a little bit more on the modest or conservative side. So if you're someone who doesn't really want to like show off a whole bunch of skin, but you still want to look elegant and stylish, they really do have so many pieces that are perfect for that. But I just think this is such a beautiful, stunning dress, and it would make a great wedding guest dress. It would also be fantastic for like a summertime date night or like night out look, or even just a night out on vacation. I think this would be a stunning thing to take with you on like a beautiful like tropical vacation. Fabric is really satiny and smooth and soft, and I think this like sort of off yellowy, goldeny color, I don't really know how to describe this color. If you have a word for this color, please comment down below. I'm so curious to know, but it just feels really, really good on, and I think it's really beautiful. Now, I did get this in a size small, and I think maybe I could have done a medium in this just because the top part of the bust just feels a little bit tight for me. I have a 34 double D chest, so it really doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of give of fabric there. The waist definitely fits perfectly, but it's just like up here in the chest, it feels a little bit small. And I think the style of this dress is supposed to be a little bit more loose and blousey and flowy because you do have the waist tie at the waist to sort of cinch in the dress to your waist. So if you do size up a little bit just to get a little bit of extra room in the fabric, you'll be able to cinch it in and create that like hourglass silhouette because you do have the little tie cinch right there. So this is a stunning dress. It does come in a couple other colors. I believe it's not as wide of a color range as some of their other pieces, but really beautiful, really chic, and just really unique. I love this chain detail. It's not something that I really have in my wardrobe right now. Oh, hey. On to the next piece, and I got a haircut in between that one and this one, so I'm loving the fresh cut. But let's talk about the garment. So this is such a stunning dress. I love how classic and chic it looks. It has just a really nice high neckline, which I find to be so classy and chic. I either want my necklines to be like lower or I want them to be high. It's like no in between for me. And this is just so pretty because it just sort of like drapes a little bit around the neck. It has a little bit of give, so I don't feel like it's like choking me or anything. It's sleeveless, and then like some of the other pieces, it has this sort of built-in piece or sash that comes into the front and ties, which again is just so flattering if you feel like bloated or anything. Having this little feature just sort of helps to camouflage that, keeps it covered, and then also just draws your eye to your waist, again giving you more of that hourglass figure, which I feel like everybody really wants. I love how it also comes up in the legs, which is super nice, so you gotta get a hint of leg. This dress I think is just really, really beautiful and would make a really great wedding guest dress from like even now in the wintertime into the fall. Even if it's a little chilly out where you are, you could totally wear this with like a coat over it, and this would work super well into the coming seasons. I got it in this really beautiful rust color, but again, it comes in a bunch of different color options that you can choose from. And I did get a size small, which was spot on sizing wise for me. It does have like a little bit of stretch in the fabric, but it just skims the body and it fits great. So definitely I would say take your regular size in this, but again, I would encourage you to just check out the size guides for each piece and do what is right for your frame. So this dress might be my absolute favorite of the bunch. And as soon as I put it on, I was just like, yes, this is my favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite because a couple reasons. First of all, it's really comfortable on. I got a small, which again, I think was spot on for me, but this fabric definitely does have a little bit of stretch, but this is definitely a dress that you want to fit more bodycon. And I just love the feel of it on. The fabric feels really, really good on. It doesn't feel too thick. It doesn't feel too light. It's just the right amount. I also really love this little rosette detail that's on the waist. Like 3D rosettes on clothing, in accessories, like in chokers or on shoes, on bags. Like that has been such a huge trend the last year, and we're still seeing it continue. So this is just something that's really, really on trend right now. And it's just a fun little detail, something that's unique and different that you don't see all the time. And then I love the little like ruffle that sort of like cascades down from it, and then it opens up to a nice little leg slit. I just feel like everything that's happening in the bottom half of this dress is so flattering because it's sort of drawing your eye over to the side where the little rosette and the ruffle is, and it creates sort of that cinching sort of look to really look very slimming. This dress doesn't come in as many color options as a lot of the other Grace Karin pieces do, but it does have some different options, probably like 3 or 4 different colors, so you don't have to go with the black, but I just felt like the black was so chic. And I don't really often wear black, but I really, really like this dress in the black color. I feel like it looks really expensive, and I just think this would be a really fun wedding guest dress. And again, like with this fun little flower detail, it's something different and unique that you don't often see. and I'm all for things that are unique. Well, I loved the last dress. This one might be giving it a run for its money. I just really love it in its simplicity. It has this really beautiful crisscross halter top neckline, and then it's just a really simple bodycon silhouette that goes down past the knees. I love the little slit that goes up the side of the left leg. It really definitely helps make the dress a little bit more easy to walk in, but the fabric definitely has a lot of stretch. And I know I've mentioned several times in this video, I'm usually between a small and a medium with Karin pieces. This is a small, and again, I think that was the right way to go because this dress is definitely meant to be form-fitting and bodycon. And what I really love about it is the middle section kind of has a little bit of like ruching going on. And that again is a great feature to sort of help camouflage any sort of problem area that you might have with your stomach. I'm not a huge fan of wearing shapewear. And so anytime I can get away with not wearing it, I am all for that. So I feel like little features like that can kind of help you get away with not having to necessarily always wear it when you have a dress that has a feature that's meant to sort of help mask any sort of stomach insecurities that you might have. So I really love that. But this color is so stunning. It's this really deep green color. Comes in a bunch of other colors, but I just find this to be so elegant. And yes, it's simple, but I think the way that it flatters and the way that it fits on the body is so nice. And sometimes it's nice to wear just something more simple to a wedding because it kind of lets your own features shine. The dress sort of enhances you rather than the dress being like the whole look, if that makes any sense. But you won't catch me not wearing statement pieces because I'm absolutely all about that too. But I just think this is a really nice silhouette that is pretty classic, and you could have it as a great wedding guest dress or just a dress ready to go for more special occasions for really so many different situations and events. So love it. This one and the last one, definitely my favorites of the video. I think I'm ready for whoever wants to invite me to their wedding now, fully prepared for any wedding that could come up this wedding season. If you want to see more awesome, affordable finds from Amazon, I'm going to pop my most recent Amazon haul before this one right up here, so you can go check that out and maybe find some other fun Amazon goodies. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up if you had a good time. I know I did. And I'll see you guys over here. And if not, I'll see you on the next one. Bye!